Hello. We're doing part 1 of I can't speak. Of Ghost of Tsushima. I did a couple videos on this. Never really did a series on it. And I was like, you know what, might as well. It's a very good series. I love it. So let's get right into it.
The Mongol Empire is invading our home. They are brutal, relentless, unstoppable. We are 80 samurai against an army, fighting to slow the invasion. Today, I die for my people. There must be thousands of them.
We will face death and defend our home. Tradition, courage, honor. They are what make us. We are the warriors of Tsushima. We are samurai! Nodadachi, go break their spirits. Hey!
Outsiders! Send your finest warrior to face me!
Nada, Jinnida.
I am Harunobu Adachi, descendant of the legendary Yoshinobu Adachi.
Samurai! Do you surrender? Cowards without honor deserve no mercy. No mercy!
Let's do this, boys. Let's go, everybody, everyone. There's a little island. Die, boy. I have played this entire game. Like most of the videos I have played.
I need you with me.
We've lost so many.
We have to keep pushing Lord Sakai,
I'm
even if it costs us our lives.
adjusting something. You guys. Okay. Damn, he's in pain. I would really thought we'd put like a
Men, we must hunt down the
merciful
Mongol
end by
leader.
like putting him out of his
Everyone,
misery, but I guess not.
with me! No Mongols,
Come here, boy.
go. Hunt them down!
They get hit once. And it was like just the time to die. They died.
We're all that's left.
There is only one path for us. Find the
And that
Mongol
is
leader
death.
and end him here.
I'll fight beside you to the end.
I know.
That was Adamachi.
The Mongol leader. I'm ready, Uncle. We end this together.
I think I heard rumors like Ghost of Tsushima 2 was Tsushima 2, and I'm interested, man. I am wanting to play that. I was gonna play like a series of this. I think like a month or a half a month before the game releases, if the game does release. But I swear they need a sequel for this game. It's so worth it.
I am Khotan, cousin of Kublai, grandson of Genghis. Brother, you are a warrior. I can see that. You trained your whole life for this.
Khotan Khan
And you have won
is one of my
battles
most
that lesser
favorite
men have called
antagonists.
unwinnable, yes?
Second, I think second or third behind Joseph Seed,
But while you were sharpening your sword,
because he actually
do you know how I prepared for today?
has the patience and
I learned.
the virtue.
I know your language, your traditions, your
and the
beliefs,
respect.
which villages to tame and which to burn.
He had all of
So I'll
that
ask you once again, Samurai,
for a villain,
do you surrender?
because he gives so much respect to the Ghost, because he actually fears the Ghost, because he knows that he's not a Japanese samurai itself, which I love. It's just, this is just a fantastic game. I'd say when I first watched this, it just looks like he killed him, because if you don't pay attention to how he held a katana, it looks like death. But it was just like a the blunt force of the side of the katana. One of my most favorite armors for stealth is the ghost armor. For like fighting, I would say it's like the monkey armor. I forgot what it's called. That you get for the Iki Island DLC. For that special armor there. I think the third one, which is for standoff, is obviously the Sakai armor. Sakai. Shin Sakai. Yeah, it's Sakai armor. Jesus Christ. It's been a long time since I played this game. I think like maybe like a year and a half, maybe 2 years at most.
How did I get here?
I think I for one thought that
Somewhat safe.
Jin and
Maybe back here. Maybe they have
Yuma
my sword.
would be in a relationship. I should have thought she would. Let me just answer here.
My armor.
I'm
Broken. But better than nothing. Someone was sharpening their blade. A warrior.
I'm mute up now.
Back inside. Now. How are your wounds? Can you run?
I think so. Where's my sword?
Not here.
You're on! Here!
I'll take care of this. Please, hide. Oh, don't hurt me!
Shield Omini! Rice!
In this video, like you just, it makes me sound like somebody who reviews the video game. Like he's saying, oh, it's like one of my favorite antagonists because he feels like so respectful of this. It's funny, cause that's the only way I can talk about it. Like I don't do scripts and some of that stuff where it's like, Yuna, not Yuma, Yuna. I don't do scripts and all that stuff, but I'm saying like prepared to talk about it and stuff like that. I don't do that. I don't plan on what I say. I just basically just do what I do what happens and I just, yeah. I'm not gonna do any other videos because I have multiple series that's already being played. Like I have The Witcher, I have Dying Light, I have Far Cry 5 DLCs, which I haven't continued yet because I was so busy. I have Far Cry New Dawn. I have hold on. Yeah, I have Mirage. I have just a bunch of videos I need to complete.
Lord Shimura is my uncle.
Cause at first I just didn't really care about the YouTube channel.
Sakai.
Like I started it just because I wanted my own little stuff.
I have to know.
Then I was like, you know what? My friend, he was doing some YouTube videos and they loved, and he was like, they loved it, and it was like, he was enjoying it. I was like,
East, along the coast.
I was okay with not getting that much love in my videos. I didn't really care if I got subscribers or not. I just wanted to show my love for video games with everybody else.
Then help them drive the Mongols into the sea.
Like one of my YouTube videos,
Reinforcements.
which when I mentioned like Sunday, Red Brad, IGP, Smitty, I love them, man.
Couldn't leave you to die.
They are fantastic people.
I need your help.
Smitty and IGP, I watch the most. Some people like Fisk, Fooster, Puffer, Grizzy, Blarg. I watch them sometimes, just not as much as I watch them. And I watch Sunday at school because the school Chromebooks, they were designed to not play most of the Smitties and all that because they have the monetization with like gore. And that's like in most of IGP, Smitty, because Smitty mostly does what's it called? Warzone. And like Wild Hunt and well, West Hunt, sorry. So it's just basically death over death over death. So most of his only videos that I actually play is Solitaire, and I'm not watching Solitaire. So I mostly watch Sunday, but you know, it's still fun. This is still one of my most favorite games because it has like it has what the code name Red Assassin's Creed game can be,
Someone's bound
and like Assassin's Creed Japanese game. I think this is what they got their inspiration off of. Because we asked that what the AC community asked for a samurai Assassin's Creed game, and this is just
More guards.
We'll take the rooftops.
very fun.
Climb roofs.
Like
Scavenge
you
battlefields.
cannot,
You're a thief.
When I need
you
something,
cannot
I
hate
take it.
Assassin's
Like
Creed.
katana.
I traded it
Even the
for food
first
and medicine.
Assassin's Creed when they first started it,
We'll find the
it
fire.
was amazing. I think it came out like
Got a long ride ahead. Take whatever
oh,
supplies
I
you
think it
can
came out
This is
07
someone's house.
and they're not coming
of
back.
in the 2000s. So Jesus Christ, it came out a year after I was born, and I played it on my PS3,
Through here.
and then I was like, then I played Assassin's Creed 2.
Man, I
Then
traded your
I
soul
didn't
to
play
was just a
3. I
bed.
couldn't play 3 because I couldn't get it at the time. So I got it when I bought the
Taro,
Assassin's Creed.
Bastards
When I
found
bought the
Must be here.
what was it? I forgot what I bought to get Assassin's Creed 3.
I am Jin Sakai, nephew to the great Lord Shimura.
I had
I am
literally
no
forgot
coward!
what I did to get that. But I played Black Flag.
Your enemy
played,
is no match for you.
Valhalla, Odyssey,
But-
You
Origins,
still
Mirage.
lack control.
I was practicing.
Unity.
With your father's weapon,
But I did play Assassin's Creed
the
Remastered.
sword of Clan
I
Sakai,
love the story. I
saved
just hate
lives.
how I just
and ended wars.
not really hate, like meeting Hatham and not
Who did
Hatham.
this to you?
No one.
Hytham. Is it Hatham? Hytham. I forgot. I haven't played it so
I
long.
will teach you to defend yourself.
I know how to fight.
So I believe Hatham.
To master your blade,
I believe
you
Hatham
must first
is
control your emotions.
Basim's apprentice, or like
I can do that, Uncle.
the assassin's
Show me.
in training person like Valhalla. But they can have it where the whole story is confusing. Oh dang! Wait, we're fighting.
Let's
Man, I
see
didn't
what
even,
you
I didn't even know
can
this. Hold on.
Try to strike me.
Yes, Uncle.
Okay. Now let's see if we can get it where we don't get hit once when we spar.
Well done. If you'd fought like that, your attacker would not have bruised you so easily.
Wasn't a fair fight.
Imagine he's returned to finish what he started. And he'll use every dirty trick he
Also,
knows.
if you
How will
want,
you defend
I
yourself?
will do Skyrim. Like
He's
that's,
big
I,
and quicker.
you know what? I'm just
Stay
gonna do
out of his
Skyrim.
reach.
Not
If you
now,
get
of
tired,
course. Later.
and drop him with one strike.
I am gonna
The
do Skyrim.
samurai must
I'm
always
not gonna
fight
do
with
it
patience
where
and discipline.
yeah,
Even
like
when his
nothing's gonna
opponent
happen.
resorts to trickery.
Cause of
remember,
course Skyrim's been out for like 11 years now.
Break through my defenses. Show me Jin Sakai is a warrior of great courage. Break my block
I know.
and attack.
Okay.
Enough! I yield.
You let me win.
Not at all.
Like
you
I
held a
wish there's
real
more.
sword,
I
I
wish
would be
you
dead.
can just
Really?
I would never lie to
duel
you, Jin.
anybody you
If
want.
change, try to
Like I
block
hope
my
in
attacks.
Ghost of Tsushima 2, they will have if you go near samurai, you can duel them,
I'm sore.
and then you
we
can
take a
get
break?
like a reward or something, like how they did for the Iki Island DLC. where you can duel for the little battle arena, but you can only do like 5
Time
times.
you learn to parry. Wait for me to make the first move. Once
So
I
hopefully
strike,
do it like that, because
block my
I
attack.
will definitely be happy
I'm
about
parrying.
that. Like the oh, sorry.
Parry before I
Jesus
strike.
Christ. The combat in here is not really that hard. Like
Good
you can
form,
get like
Jin.
over, just like boom, just
Need
get
to catch your breath?
overrun, but you being overrun
It'll take more than a
shows
child
you
to
how
get the wind out of
bad,
me.
yeah, how
Now then,
badass you can be. It's
Let's
just
see you defend against
amazing.
the spear. Dodge my spear, then follow up with a counterattack. Good reflexes.
Okay.
You have a small opportunity to strike. Use
Yes,
it.
I know.
Excellent dodge. Remember, dodge, then counterattack.
Wait, do not go. You never dodge
You see,
where the weapon is
there is
at
no weapon,
on the
no
side.
warrior you cannot
Like,
overcome.
if the
Thank you
weapon
for these
is
lessons,
on the right
We are not
side, you
finished yet.
dodge to the left.
Jin Sakai,
To the left
will
side.
you honor me with a
Where it's
sparring
not
match?
there, because
wouldn't want to
if you
hurt you.
If
dodge
you're that confident,
where the
let's make
weapon
this
is at,
interesting. The first to land 5
then you'll
strikes gets
most
to choose
likely
dinner.
I
get
hope you
the
like
blocked.
octopus.
Okay, hold on.
Very good. You show great skill.
I didn't know I got the first two. When did I get the first 2 hits? Oh yeah,
Before we
during
eat,
Dying Light 2, I
have
am
one last
struggling. I
question.
was trying to get like an airdrop myself. I just couldn't do it. I
For
failed.
generations, our families
So
have
I'm
lived
just
by a
gonna
code.
wait until I get
Tell me the
either
virtues that guide
the
us.
grappling hook or stamina.
Loyalty to our
Or
Lord.
stamina.
Control over our emotions. And
I'm sorry that I'm
You know
talking
this.
so much
honor.
over
To
this
fight
video,
bravely and uphold the legacy of Clan Sakai.
but I
Those are
talk
your father's
more
words.
not on
What
not
does
on the
honor
game
mean
I'm
to you?
playing, but like more different games.
I
Cause I
guess-
like to get my
Protecting people.
talk about.
The ones who can't fight for themselves.
Of course,
You have a
Ice
good
King
heart.
190. You gotta subscribe to him.
But
He's a
first,
good YouTuber.
We must show everyone that we serve our Lord with courage,
Even though his most
integrity,
famous videos
self-control.
still goes
say that like it's
through
easy.
3 of where I made a friend and goes through like 3 like what the fuck.
It's never easy, Jin.
But him like
I struggle with it every day.
playing
But we must set an example for our
Jedi
people
Survivor
by
was
remaining
amazing.
true to our
Like,
code.
he did pretty good.
and to ourselves. That is
I
the
haven't watched
meaning
all of
honor.
it. I watched some of it, not all of it. Did say I am impressed because I haven't played it yet. One of the coldest things you ever seen is when a samurai unshoots his weapon and then he just holds it and they ready to see a man die today? Yeah, me too. Like, you don't do that. You don't dodge to an attack when the weapon is like
Where
when
can I
you're
find a
facing.
horse?
It's on this side of where I'm holding my sword. That's because they have more of a chance to dodge it. Because it's going to be directed in that side. So you want to dodge to where they have it opened up, which is right here. So even if they try to stop it, they couldn't. It's going to get to them unless they have fast reflexes, which you can, where they can either dodge or block. Like do this, like block. It's gonna suck for them. Funny enough, it doesn't even take that good of a attacker to basically dodge a sword attack.
Where are the
You don't,
stables?
you don't have to be like somebody who's like very good in the techniques. You just gotta be someone has faster cognitive oh my god, cognitive functions than he does, than
Without honor,
the opponent.
I will not break my code.
One of the things I love about
Face me,
samurai
invader!
are their code of honor and morality.
It's close.
We can't save everyone.
I'm done running, and I can finally help.
Damn it!
I'll tell you one of my favorite.
Thank you, my lord. They said all the samurai were dead.
I'm thinking about what's a horse.
Do you have somewhere to hide?
I heard Golden Temple.
My favorite
would be
in-game horse is the black one.
Go. Stay off the roads. And guard your son with your life.
My favorite beginning horse is the deluxe edition horse. But what's
You
the point of
risked
having
your
deluxe
life for
edition?
them.
Everybody can have the deluxe
Couldn't defend
edition
themselves.
in technicality.
Knight. I can't let more of our people die.
They're not the only ones who need you. My brother. The Mongols took him.
Go.
That's why you saved me.
Taka is my only family.
And Lord Shimura is mine.
Please. I just
My
want my
cats
brother back.
have a problem
I'll
with
help you
their
find him after I
intestines.
save my
So
uncle.
I we
promise.
have to take them to the vet tomorrow.
I'm coming
See
with
what's
you.
wrong. Not me. Because I love the
Stables are just
cats
up
to
ahead.
death, but they're not my responsibility. I feed them and stuff, but it's not like I'm gonna pay for them. If my cats or my sister are the ones that wanted it. Like full on props. I will take care
Let's
of
get to
them.
the horses.
But once they need medical problems, it's really not my problem. I was okay with just a dog, and I took care of that
They're
dog
samurai
like it was my
horses.
own child, but
Few we didn't take into battle.
Lucky for them. And us. Which horse do you
just-
want?
I had to get the deluxe. I'm just gonna
Easy there.
bang out an all
Suits you.
deluxe
He
armor.
needs a name.
Nobu.
Trusted companion.
Nobu. One of the reasons I love Nobu is not just because it's a Japanese for trust, like it said, but because it reminds me of the Family Guy episode of not Family Guy, Family Feud, of when the contestant was named Obu from his own father, and Steve was just like, what the heck?
Castle Kaneda.
They're
One of the
holding your
things I
uncle
love
inside.
is when Cliff, the guy,
walls
I
are
think
too high to climb.
it's Cliff or Clive,
Could cause a distraction.
most likely
Sneak in.
Cliff,
We walk in
who
the front
goes
gate.
to
Khotun Khan set fire
a
to our blessed
Christian who
swordsman.
goes like
Humiliated
schools
my
and
uncle.
teach
Butchered
about
the warriors of
God and
Tsushima. I'm
how
going to repay his kindness.
They're
the
repeating
Bible
same
and
mistakes
how
that
we're
got your
supposed
friends
to,
killed.
to get to
That's
heaven
what
and
the
all that
Mongols will
stuff,
think.
and people like
But this time,
try to
I'll
do
stop
like
first.
LGBTQ and all that stuff. I love them.
Wait
I
here until
I
finish
love the
them.
LGBTQ community and all that stuff. But I don't agree with any of it. It's like it's my morals and my standards. It's just I do not agree with any of it. God said, "Love man, love woman," and that's what I'm
I've
doing.
come
I'm
for
gonna
Lord
love a woman. A woman's gonna love a man. It's what God intended. And one of the only things I don't know about, which makes me scared, is like how like Cain is. I'm not fully sure because I'm just interested in like Cain or like father of murder. It's scary to know that he could still be in our time. He could still be alive and just hunting because he was cursed
Don't
with the
sound
immortality from God to suffer
What's all that noise?
Not
from
sure.
killing Abel.
Almost fired them off at the beach.
Like, that's just all my fears set in one thing. like, I'm a Christian, of course, but one of the struggles I have is not loving God, hearing God. It's acting like a Christian. I'm just so scared,
We can't keep going.
fearful
Fall back.
of everything that I just can't
Path
help.
clear.
Like,
When I find Lord Shimura, we'll need a quick
of
escape.
course, you commit sin
get the
every
horses ready.
day,
Do it.
even if you don't realize it. But I know
I'm not
what
back
sin I
soon,
commit every day,
ride for
and
the
it
forest.
sucks. Mostly, is like, greed. Like that's. I only have a huge pride. Like, I have an ego of some, but it's not really a huge where it has like a major thing. I do have envy, of course. Like, everybody's gonna be jealous sooner or later. No lie. Even if it's like for a slight thing. I would love to meet him, like to meet Cliff in a one-on-one conversation. Like, having a grandfather who preaches is pretty good, but it's also a pretty bad thing, because he could actually preach you stuff at the Bible, but he's gonna make it where he can make it where it benefits you without you realizing it, because people do that. They do lie about it where it benefits you without you even realizing it. And it sucks. I made a New Year's resolution. I'm mostly just like getting healthier and all that stuff, which I had been doing. I stopped for a while because since I drank so much caffeinated drinks like soda and stuff,
I am Jin Sakai,
a little bit of water.
nephew of Lord Shimura.
To no water actually, because that's how bad it was. I had
I have come to
kidney
avenge
problem,
his honor.
and all my anxiety and depression made me eat less food. I don't even feel hungry most days.
Your uncle
And I eat
has
very
told me
little.
much about you,
My
Jin Sakai.
appetite is just so filled with just so much depression and anxiety that
I will show him his
food that
nephew,
I usually don't see
broken,
is just disgusting.
humiliated, begging to join the
But I
Mongol
can
Empire.
eat and eat because I need to. And so with excess sugar and
Is your
caffeine,
time,
with
Lord
very little
Sakai.
like scarcity of food and water, it hurt me a lot, but I couldn't even move from a lot of pain I was having. But I got help from my mom.
Your uncle is watching.
Koten Khan, well, that was like a huge,
Submit, Lord Sakai.
that was a
Slit your
huge
throat.
gap and everything. Yep, and that ended horribly.
Surrender.
I asked,
Show your uncle how easily he can bring peace to your home.
I'm just so scared to ask questions about God to my grandfather. Like, even if he is my grandfather, grandfather, to be exact. I loved my grandfather. He was his name was like Papa Danny.
I
Papa Danny.
failed.
He was Papa
Again.
Danny Gore. He was a fantastic man,
Father.
but he was dying slowly, and it
Help me.
sucked. He had two beautiful chihuahuas. One was named Cosmo.
May your death
One Bandit. Bandit died not too long ago, like a year or two ago. Not too long ago. He was 14 to 16 years old. An old dog. But Cosmo, on the other hand, he was a very faithful and loyal dog. So what happened to him was he would not move from the house. So with nobody to take care of it, and him just not wanting to continue living,
Can't you send them away?
he died from starvation
You are now the
right
master of
beside
Clan
where his
Sakai.
master was.
Yes.
You're not alone.
Not he didn't, but
Your
Papa Danny
father
wasn't
is
there
the
when he
wind
died.
at your
He was
back.
at the hospital because he was being
Your
treated.
mother, the
So
birds in the
Cosmo
trees.
died, I
And
think,
Uncle?
He will tell
not too long after Papa
at
Danny
your
died.
father's pyre.
Thank you, Yuriko.
But I didn't even know Papa Danny died
If you
at the
ever
time.
need guidance,
So how I learned how he died was
will
from
help you.
my preacher grandfather. His name is Julian Thompson, and he is a fantastic man. I love him,
Your father protected the people above all
and
else.
I couldn't do
True
anything without
samurai.
him. And he helped me a lot. And his son, which was my stepfather, wasn't the best man. He had his moments of being the best father, mostly because my real father wasn't really there. Technically,
Couldn't save him.
I visited him
I
on
was a
weekends,
coward.
of course,
Jin,
but
you are a samurai.
I always ended up very injured
He died because of me.
because, like, at night at his house,
Your father
I was
fell in
running
battle
around
saving his
probably
only
like
son.
6 or
His
7 years
reward
old,
is
maybe
a
less. So
warrior's
I didn't
death.
really have the competence
Now you
of a natural
will carry on his
person
legacy.
of don't run in a redneck's yard.
Your father's
Because what he
spirit
had was
resides
barbed
within
wire.
this
It
blade.
was like I think it was like probably like 3 foot in the air, right
He
around
is
the
always
trees.
with you.
And it wasn't even that far from his door. Now, I mind you. And I ran full force, and it cut my neck. Didn't leave a scar, thankfully, but it cut enough where it
Tomorrow.
left a marking
You will come to my
of just
fortress
stained blood.
as my ward.
Like, now mind you, not deep enough where it left the scar, but a marking
Today.
of just stained blood.
Say goodbye to your
Took
father.
me 2 weeks to get rid of that blood stain off my neck, because it would not come off easily. Another time is we had a big fire sometime when I was 8 years old, and I didn't realize that. And this fire didn't have a barrier around it, so the ash, the coal, was spread out probably like a foot away from the fire main center where the fire usually is. So when I stepped my foot around it, not realizing it, I had a 3rd-degree burn
How do I
on my
see?
foot where you could see the bone. And let me tell you, my father didn't try to take care of it. So what happened was, he didn't want to have the responsibility of healing my foot, of giving me the proper ointments and stuff. So he sent me home with my sisters back to my mother's house. And the moment she seen me with 3rd-degree burns on my foot, you can see the bone clear as day. she said once I was, yeah, I stopped seeing him at 10 years old, so it was like 2 years prior. Oh, hold on, I got a cough.
Move! Come on.
You know.
No, sorry.
You know.
I could not
Jin,
see him.
what
And I haven't
happened?
seen him for 7 years
I
since.
found Lord Shimura.
But and that's not the worst thing that happened. Because
Khan was there.
when I was younger than that, younger,
I failed
where
my
I still
uncle.
cared about him.
At least you're in
I
one
was
piece.
fishing with him one day, with his friend,
I swore to protect this island with my life.
and his
Now
friend
the
was
Mongols have stolen
still
our
wanted to catch one more fish
Killed
while we
our
went back to the
samurai.
car. He lied.
You forgot what it's like to
That was
fight
something
someone stronger than you,
truly horrendous.
to feel weak.
See, I knew he was a smoker, and everybody knew
Sometimes
he was a
when you're
smoker.
staring death in the face,
And he said the same lie to all my
you have to
siblings,
do whatever it takes to survive.
but they never mentioned it to me.
The Khan
And I
expects
did,
to fight a war
and
against
I
the
was
samurai.
so young, where I didn't know if it
Anticipate
was a
our
lie or
every
not.
move.
So I believed him.
Unless we
He
find new
said
ways to surprise him.
he was gonna die soon. That he had
That's how
lung
we'll save
cancer,
Lord Shimura.
and
we
I
take our
cried
home.
because I loved him.
We'll need some
He was
help.
my father. I had to love him
Khan's
because
attack dogs.
one of the 10 Commandments is thou thou shalt honor thy mother and thy father, which is. But he was my father. So I had to honor him. I had to love him to death, and I did. But not like a year ago, not even too long ago, like a year ago. This is 6 years, 6 to 7 years past, like post
They must be
confession of him dying. My sister said she's seen him at Walmart.
Bastards
That's where she
scared off
works
the
at.
horses.
They're samurai
And he's-
mounts, trained to return to
Oh,
their
sorry.
masters.
So my cat wants to get in my lap. Hold on. Sorry. And that broke me. Cause I thought he died. I thought he, well,
Nice trick.
I thought he just,
The Mongols must be hunting you.
got killed.
We should split up.
Killed by
I'll draw their
lung
attention
cancer.
while you escape.
I'm
And
not
that's when I
leaving your
started not
side
to
until
trust a
we've
single
saved
human
my
being
brother.
since.
First, I need
Because
to
the
find more
person
allies,
who
trained warriors.
helped in my
Sensei Scar.
creation
And Lady Masako
lied
Hachi.
lied to me
They
about
can help.
something
My
so
brother can help
horrendous,
too.
so
Once we save
soul
him, you'll have
breaking
the island's best blacksmith in
about
your debt.
death.
He'll make whatever tool you need to save your uncle.
And when he
Something
does
scary
die,
those
I believe
You dream it?
I hate
Talk
to
it
say it,
through.
but I believe he's going to hell.
Where are they holding him?
And I just,
He was
I
captured in
don't
Kechi.
want him to.
Right there and ask around. I'll join you soon.
Because he was a good man.
Taka won't last
Because
long.
him, my stepbrother, and my mother was friends in high school. Well,
We will save your brother.
him, well, my stepfather and his own.
And your uncle.
And him was best friends, man. They used to hang all the time. It's so bad. And I used to do everything with them, man. And sometimes when I was younger, I used to get mad. My fourth self said, I wish you could just go to your father's house. I was at when I was mad at my mother. And that was my stupidest thing. So I almost went back to the bastard and didn't love me at all. Where he could probably see me get injured and not care about it. Then you actually care about me in my life. But I will tell you this, I haven't seen him, I haven't been there, I have done that, and it was amazing. I had a fantastic life. I got a lot of stuff. My mother gets me PlayStation cards, and I always try to pay her back, but you know, her being mother, she tries to decline money sometimes. So I texted her a couple days ago about giving me a card because I was still at home and I didn't feel well to get up and I just tried to get it to her. So I told her that if she could get me a card and I'll pay her back when she got home. And I told her if she denied my money, I would sneakily put it back in her wallet. See, that's what me and my family had to do sometimes, because she would decline money.
Growth that shelters all it sees.
Because when she gave me the card, she asked me,
Ever unbending.
Nathan, what is this for? I said, it's money for the card. It's like, what? You don't have to do that. I was like, yes, ma'am, I do. I honor my agreements. And that is something I have to do. Like, no 10 commandments, thou shalt not bear false witness. And I couldn't say a lie. That's something I just could not do. It's not worth it. Anyways. One of my most favorite saying, well, not always saying, I'll say one of my most favorite mottos it's not really a motto, it's just my most favorite verses in the Bible style, like the one about God and his how he sent his own begotten son, like John 3:16, about for God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten son, that whoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. See, that was one of the first Bible verses I learned when I was younger, because we used to go to a church and he made us learn these, not because it was like a summer school type of thing where I go there, we had to spend like an entire week it's been like an entire week trying to learn that one verse, and me hating every second of it because I just could not remember it. So what I did was, I remembered it. And I was glad I did, because, not too long ago, I'll say like 2 years ago, they were not the grade. It was like a second semester. My, ROTC teacher, my, I forgot ROTC. Junior thing. I forgot what ROTC meant.
Let's go.
I keep forgetting how to dodge. I keep forgetting how to dodge because the dodge button is usually X in most games. Like for like, but circle. So I gotta remember circle. Nice. Also, the amount of love and respect I had for my my preacher grandfather, Papa Julian or PJ, whatever you want to call him, is that I looked at something at Walmart one day, and it was like $25. So I just didn't worry about it. Like, I wanted it, but I didn't really want it. But what made me not want it at all anymore is when my grandfather said, "Nathan, I'll get that for you." Because you know why? Because even though it's still only like $25, man, it's not like it's gonna change. So I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, grow up and die sooner or later. So might as well spend the money where I have it. It's only, it's like a paraphrase of it. It's not exactly what he said. Or probably halfway of what he said, but he said something about like not caring how much money he spent, and no matter what, it was worth the money he spent. And
Who will face me
it
first?
did not sit well with me knowing that. He's still alive
Show
today,
me the
perfectly
mighty
healthy. Not really
samurai
perfectly
skill.
healthy. He has stuff to help his heartbeat on his shoulder.
I'll be the man who cut
It
down Lord
needs it.
Sakai.
One of my most favorite movies that has Nicolas Cage in it. Just sorry, PlayStation thing. I might have to turn that thing off. Yes. Anyways. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang. That sucks. Dang, man.
Here you
What? Yeah, it's just I have love. Now, I'm not really a confrontational person, but I will fight if I have to. Now, I'm not really a person who gets like angry, which mostly what my family just says as don't fuck with you basically person. Like, don't mess with the nice people because they can turn into real monsters, which they have, which was proven in like 7th grade. It was before COVID, because I was in COVID there in 8th grade. 7th grade, the buttons were pushed just right, and I just couldn't handle it. And since it was pushed just right, I was in a fit of rage, but I could not see. That was figure of speech illustrated. I couldn't see still, but I could see my body move. My mind was in a completely different space. Not because I hated what I was doing, but because my anger won't let me control it anymore. I could not control anything that was happening before, after the fact. Now, I didn't get much trouble because my cousin was the teacher, so he saw what happened. and he knew that I don't usually fight or have anger, but rage. Now, me and one of the kids that fought, we are still friends. Like, I might have fought against him. It was like a 2v1 basically. They was trying to hold me down. I would not want to be held down. So I fought back hard. Anyways, the video is about to end, and I'm just the whole entire time I was not even talking about the game and all that stuff. I was just talking about my struggles, which, you know, not really the best time for it, but I needed to get rid of all that was happening in my life. I needed to. It was holding me down, and it was not helping. I needed to get rid of all that pain and suffering I had, because I was holding that in for years, which is not healthy at all. Well, for male in today's society, or even back then, you had to hold in your feelings. You would have been interpreted as weak otherwise. And it's unhealthy for you to hold in anger. And I held in anger so long, it's just, as it happened again not too long ago in my 4th period class, because there was a kid in there, like, he's an athlete, so he's gonna be way stronger than me, but he asked like a preschooler. I told him that, and it just got to the fact that he touched me in the where it's not any of my, and he jokes about the apology as like he didn't mean to, but you don't reach over a desk, touch somebody's rib, literally, and don't mean it. So what happened was, I just backhanded him in the neck. I don't do enough force where it causes pain to him. But I do enough where he would stop. Like, I don't think I did any force at all. I just did it where enough where he would know that I won't back down no matter what. And just to let you know, I'm gonna have to finish this fort when I'm not doing the video, because I'm doing a song. It has like 34 seconds left. There's 30 seconds left. So.